headlines today, December 17th, 2025. 1. Ukraine peace framework described as very workable. President Volodymyr Zelensky said the draft peace framework negotiated with U.S. envoys in Berlin is not perfect but very workable, and could be finalized within days. The proposal reportedly includes NATO-like security guarantees supported by a European-led multinational force, with the United States overseeing ceasefire monitoring. 2. Bondi Beach attacker identified as Indian national. Australian and Indian authorities have identified the gunman killed in the Sydney Hanukkah attack as Sajid Akram, a 50-year-old Indian passport holder originally from Hyderabad. Investigators say he and his 24-year-old son were radicalized in Sydney. The son has now regained consciousness from a coma and is expected to face charges. 3. Jaishankar and Netanyahu hold talks in Jerusalem. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Foreign Minister Gideon Saar in Jerusalem. The leaders reaffirmed a zero-tolerance approach to terrorism and discussed the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor, IMEC, and a potential free trade agreement. 4. Thailand-Cambodia conflict escalates with heavy shelling. Border clashes have intensified as Thai military sources report the use of 155mm artillery and suicide drones near the Preah Vihear temple. Thailand's foreign ministry has demanded that Cambodia commit to a genuine and sustainable ceasefire before any negotiations resume. 5. IPL 2026 auction, Cameron Green makes history. The IPL mini-auction in Abu Dhabi saw Australian all-rounder Cameron Green become the most expensive overseas player in league history after being bought by Kolkata Knight Riders for 25.20 crore. Uncapped Indian players Prashant Veer and Kartik Sharma also set records, fetching 14.20 crore each from Chennai Super Kings 6. India introduces landmark nuclear power bill. The Indian government has tabled a major nuclear power bill in parliament that would allow private sector participation in nuclear energy generation. The move aims to attract large-scale investment and significantly expand India's clean energy capacity. 7. Trump files $5 billion lawsuit against BBC, US. President Donald Trump has filed a lawsuit against the BBC, alleging the broadcaster improperly edited a speech to imply incitement ahead of the January 6 Capitol incident. The suit seeks at least $5 billion in damages. 8. Indian rupee falls to record low. The Indian rupee hit a new all-time low against the US dollar amid global trade uncertainty and renewed US tariff threats. The Reserve Bank of India is reportedly intervening to curb excessive volatility. 9. Gaza humanitarian crisis deepens as infant dies from cold. A Palestinian infant has died from exposure during a severe winter storm in a Gaza tent camp. International aid agencies warn of catastrophic humanitarian conditions as fuel, food, and heating supplies remain restricted. 10. Iraq ratifies parliamentary election results. Iraq's Supreme Federal Court has officially approved the results of the country's parliamentary elections, clearing the final legal step toward forming a new government and appointing a prime minister.